Get it? Because Barbara and Bernice both start with level B, so they are the B team. I'll let myself out now. Hi there, the name's Nico, and today I'll be going over one of the strongest duo comps right now, Barbara and Bernice. So let's get started. First, I'll cover Bernice. For Bernice, you'll be building Polaris, Butler Suit, Crystal Tiara, Radar, Maverick Runners, and Buccaneers Doubloon. The road goes Cemetery, Uptown, Factory, Chapel. The build ID is displayed on screen and is also written in the description. The goal is to contest Cemetery trade with Barbara, although Bernice is one of the weakest characters in the early game because he needs to hit level 9 for his max passive. Combined with Barbara, who has one of the strongest early games, this weakness is generally nullified. You probably won't be full build for Cemetery Tree, but really, all you need to do is land your ultimate on the team, trying to take it, and Barbara will just clean up. For this build, you'll be making Blackfire Cannon if Barbara has dropped near finished, otherwise make Bracelet of Scotty. Both are really good upgrades for your team, so you ideally want to contest a second tree later on in the game. After Cemetery Tree, finish your build in Chapel and go for a Meteorite. The first Meteorite should go to Bernice for Fallen Pegasus, since the upgrade for Barbara does not give as much value in this comp as it does for Bernice. Other than this, you should just be farming animals, contesting objectives, and fighting teams. Barbara has really bad animal farm, while Bernice has one of the best animal farms, so this comp covers each other's weakness. The skill order for this build is your passive, Q, W, E, and R or Alt when available. The build will have the skill order saved so you don't have to worry about memorizing it. For augments, take Frailty Infliction. Bernice has limited core augment choices, but luckily Frailty is in a really good spot right now. For sub augments in the red tree, take Stopping Power and Quench. This is so you do more damage. If you are low, you can just auto an animal as you are running and heal for a lot. The other tree you'll be using is the green tree, taking Thorn Shackles and Urban Warfare. You want Barbara and yourself to do more damage to your enemies when they step on a bear trap or when you ult them. Urban Warfare procs off your bear traps, giving you a lot of AP, which Bernice wants. You can generally get to 300 AP with this build due to Urban Warfare and Blackfire Cannon. For food, you want to make mocha bread between Uptown and Factory, so make sure you grab a coffee in Uptown. If you forget, you can make raisin rum bread. For drinks, I generally just drink the water I have or a whiskey I find in a loot set. Bernice really only struggles with SP in the early game due to crafting and looting. Now for transition items. For your weapon, make Blackfire Cannon. This is a must. The slow and high AP is really good on Bernice. For your chest piece, you want to switch to Burgundy 47 or Mithril Armor. Burgundy 47 is better due to the lifesteal though. For your headpiece, make Fallen Pegasus or Elysian Halo. You want to keep your crit chance in mind, so you'll probably be on Fallen Pegasus and not swap. For your arm piece, stay on Radar. For your shoes, use red shoes, followed by Mithril boots or Boots of Hermes. For your accessory, you ideally want Emerald Tablet for the AP and crit chance and damage, but you can also use Moonlight Pendant or Sultan Adoned. Since Bernice's attack range is fixed, you don't want Mithril Quiver. Now let's look at Barbara. The build is Spy Umbrella, Commander's Armor, Mohawk Headgear, Drop Near, Tachyon Brace, and White Crayon Fan. The road goes Factory, Forest, Chapel, Alley, Cemetery. Build ID is displayed on screen and is also written in the description. Again, the point is to contest Cemetery Tree. This is technically a solos route modified for duos, so in solos you would be making Bracelet of Scotty and not be going to Alley, but in this duo comp you want Blackfire Cannon first. If they nerf Blackfire Cannon more, I would make Bracelet of Scotty instead. Once you get Cemetery Tree, you want to pivot to Imperial Crown, whether it is off a body or even making it yourself between Hospital Pod or School Forest. After this, contest objectives for our animals to fight people. The skill order for this build is W, E, Q, passive, and R alt when available. The build will have the skill order saved so you don't have to worry about memorizing it. For augments, you're taking Amplification Drone as your core augment. The point of this comp is to melt people between Bernice's and your ultimate. This will allow you to do more damage. Your sub-augments from the green tree are assembly and logistics. Assembly because you generally will be going into a team with your ultimate and need some extra health. And logistics because there aren't any other sub-augments from the green tree that you want. Your other two sub-augments will come from the Havoc tree and will be Stopping Power and Quench, again for more damage. And Quench is because Barbara has bad animal farming. For food, you want to make healing potions between Forest and Chapel. Even with logistics, you want to have a bunch of food to out-sustain your opponents at Cemetery Tree. For drinks, you'll be making hot honey water with the extra boiling water you have from your helmet. Once you get Bracelet of Scotty, you won't really have SP problems, but since the first tree will be going towards Bernice, you probably should have something else afterwards. Now for transition items. For your weapon, you can switch to Monkey King Bar. This weapon is better to make if there are mainly ranged characters left for the extra attack range, and so your autos will actually do decent damage. But Spy Umbrella is completely fine to stay on. For your chest piece, you want Cabana. For your headpiece, you want to go Imperial Crown after Cemetery Tree, but after this, you can go on Elysian Halo. Lizzie and Halo is better against melee characters in terms of force core items, but if there are an equal amount of melee and ranged left, just make Lizzie and Halo. For your arm piece, you want Bracelet of Scotty, but if you are still in drop near, you can use Auto Arms. For your shoes, you want Glacial Shoes for damage, Boots of Hermes for defense. For your accessory, you will probably stay on White Crane Fan since your VF blood should go towards Bernice, but you can make Sanguine Goonbai. You can also use Kandala or Totem, although not a priority since you will lose your heal cut. For your duo comp priority, the first tree should go towards Blackfire Cannon, second tree is for Bracelet of Scotty. If you get a third tree, make Glacial Shoes. First meteorite should go towards Fallen Pegasus, then Cabana. First Mithril should go towards Mithril Armor for Bernice, then Mithril Shoes for Bernice. Because of the Mithril Armor changes, Barbara doesn't really want Mithril Armor anymore. But the first force core should be for Elysian Halo on Barbara, then Monkey King Bar if there are mainly ranged characters left, then Boots of Hermes on the person who hasn't swapped off their shoes. For VF Blood, the first one should go towards Burgundy 47 if Bernice is still on Butler's suit, then Red Shoes if still on Mavericks. Now for your duo strategy. This comp revolves around Bernice landing his ultimate. People who don't understand Bernice will probably stand close to each other, and this is when you want to ult because your Bola Bomb will jump between people. Make sure you place a bear trap underneath the person you ulted so they are rooted for even longer. At this point, you want Barbara to RW. Since Thorn Shackles would have procced and the opponents can't move, Barbara should just melt your opponent. Bernice will also help with this since with Urban Warfare, his autos hit like a truck. Now that I've explained the comp, here is some gameplay showing it in action. Hi there, the name's Nico, and today I'll be going over the duo comp for Bernice and Barbara. So, here we are in Temple. We actually got a pretty good spawn, to be honest. So, yeah, make sure you want to grab a branch either in Temple or Uptown for your hairband. In Factory, it's not ideal at all. But yeah, this game, we are with another Bernice, but we got lucky for our spawn because we're ahead of this Bernice then. Yeah, if you do find an extra laser pointer, you want to grab it for Blackfire Cannon. You can also grab a bracelet here for Barbara as well. For how my duo partner is routing, they're gonna route through like forest through Uptown and grab a bracelet themselves, but if they spawn near the end by Chapel, you're gonna have to grab the bracelet for them, so it's gonna depend on where they spawn. Yeah, one of the biggest issues with this build is you need 3 batteries, so you're gonna have to loot 2 loot sets most likely. So yeah, we got all our batteries this time. This is like one of the fastest times I've had for a Bernice build, actually. You can see my duo partner on the screens heading to Cemetery or in Chapel right now. And they are in Cemetery. They went to Alley first to actually grab a bracelet, it looks like. And a bandage. Make drop near.
Looks like someone just died.
So yeah, we just need 1 rock, and then we're gonna head to Cemetery. We want to make sure no one takes the tree. And we're here at tree, and there's no one here. Our duo partner got a really bad spawn from Alley, so if there was a team here, you just want to stall. Because again, Bernice is not the strongest character in the early game because you really need your level 9. You really need level 9 to get your passive at max level. So here I'm making truce modifier, and I just need to grab a rifle. Yeah, just note that Barbara's farm is quite bad compared to your farm, so you should just let your duo partner one tap them before you kill the animal, because most animals you can actually one shot if you're like right on top of them, just because of how Bernice's autos work. Yeah, there is only 4 rifles in like forest and dock, so you probably have to spend a while looting for it. And at this point, ideally, you should have Barbara look for 2 gems and a pickaxe here to prep for a crown, which you can get in Uptown, sorry. Then you want to go to the school afterwards and have them make crown. But yeah, we did see Tia on the mini-map, and if we looked at tab, you'd see that Tia has glacial shoes, and so that's what Barbara wants, so we're going after the Tia for her shoes. But yeah, we just cornered her there, and she couldn't do anything, and just gave Barbara the shoes. My partner forgot to grab the crown off Barbara, or off of Tia. But yeah, you want to make sure you grab a crown. There's the other duo. The thing is, my duo already used their ult earlier. Like, Barbara used her ult to kill the Tia, and so we can't win this fight without both Barbara and mine's ult. Like, this comp is really ult reliant. So yeah, I am dead right now, but I'll respawn. You can watch my duo partner for now. They're just stalling, but they got the meteorite, so it's not really a point.
Watch yourself.
I asked where to go, and they said go to archery. So I spawn archery, but my duo dies.
Watch yourself.
I see if I can snipe them. I wish they'd show you, but I end up missing. If I did actually hit the first snipe, I would have killed Kathy, by the way. I don't know why it doesn't show you the out-zoomed version.
Watch yourself.
And yeah, you can't loot your teammate's body, so I'm just gonna farm animals while my duo is down. Yeah, just there, again, you really need your ult to, like, both your ults to kill a team. Yeah, my duo went to, we said we'd meet in Pond to get a hospital tree, so I'm gonna head over there now. Duo is just not as strict as it used to be because of the new revive system, so you don't need to worry about not being by your or together as much as you used to, as long as you both don't end up in bad circumstances at the same time. I got a bad spawn that helped my teammate with this team for the meteorite, but I'm on my way over. We're just have to wait for my duo to stall for me to walk over. I missed my ult, unfortunately, on Jackie.
What was that? Faster than I thought. Watch yourself.
But Jackie decides to turn for some reason. I'm not exactly sure why.
Faster than I thought. Okay, keep up the good work.
I'm just using my sniper skill to check to see where the Jenny went. And Jenny went back through Pond. But there's this duo, and since I'm by myself, I'm just gonna leave. It's not worth it. Yeah, my dude is gonna grab the tree instead. I'm gonna make bracelet of Scotty. I see where the Jenny is, and I'm wondering if we should just cut off the Jenny because she's by herself. But my dude is saying, oh no, but they're going towards that direction anyway, so I'm like, okay, we'll just go. And as I see that there's a ping where the boar died, so I was just gonna cut him off. So yeah, Jenny's running towards me, but I'm right here. You just put a camera down where Jenny is. You can one-shot Jenny after she responds, by the way, so. Just stand on top of her and auto her. And just know with your bear traps, it does take a second for it to like be placed on the ground. So it's not like instantly, like if they walk over it while it's being placed, it probably won't trigger. Yeah. I see the bears are up, so we're gonna go for the bears. Unfortunately, you can't see people on the radar. I don't remember what I saw on the radar here, sorry. Yeah, at this point, if you weren't with your team before, you need to be with them now. Because you won't survive if you die. But yeah, we're gonna take red timer here and go to Uptown to get the 4 score.
Let's stay focused. Looks like someone just died. These people are strong.
Oh, I see the Kathy's here.
Looks like someone just died. Looks like someone just died.
There's a team behind us. I miss all. The other Bernice missed all as well. But really, if we did fight there, we would have probably died anyway, so. It might. I really threw all a bit too early. But yeah, we're gonna pull Omega, but luckily I can finish it quite quickly. Barbara used to be able to finish him a lot quickly, but because of the most recent changes to max HP damage, to mobs, Barbara's doesn't do nearly as well. This comp, you honestly don't really want to poke, because you really lose if you poke on this comp. This is a burst comp, so like that, you don't really want to do. Because another comp will beat this comp. You want to just all in them. Yeah. We don't really want to fight because Barbara's ult's down. So... And yeah, someone just TP'd on us and we don't definitely want to not deal with a third party. We'd rather get Wick. Wick is extremely important just in general. In team modes, a lot of times it will make or break, so it's worth taking any red timer you have. Like, well, as long as you aren't below 10 seconds, I'd say. So yeah, we're just walking towards Wick as fast as possible. Well, I'm killing this boar, but it's really quick for me to finish.
It's okay. Looks like someone just died.
I'll keep the mini-map open so you can see where Wix is, because that's where we're heading.
Watch yourself. Watch yourself. These people are strong.
So yeah, Wick was unfortunately took a long way. We're a little bit worried because we don't know who's here. We know that 2 teams were in Uptown. We don't know where this other... Actually, yeah, we know where everyone is, so we're just gonna burst it because the other people died. So we got everything, and at this point, we're gonna just make Burgundy 47 since I'm still on Butler's, and Burgundy 47 is just a direct upgrade from Butler suit. So you can make Burgundy 47 in school or uptown. Like, you don't have to go to another zone. But since we're at school anyway, we're just obviously we're gonna make it in school. Need leather, so kill the dog for leather. And I found it. So I'm just gonna craft it. I just need the VF. There we go.
Well, that's just less places to go.
So yeah, we know school's the final zone. We're gonna check this yellow box up here.
Ignoring me?
We want to know what it is. It was, I guess it was a cabana. So I'm gonna kill this bear. The Bernice is really good animal clear, so you can just kind of finish them off pretty quickly. Ideally, you want your teammate to hit them like once, because Bernice will just melt it otherwise.
Were you ignoring me?
Yep, so we don't have Fallen Pegasus here, and it's unfortunate. We didn't get a meteorite. But ideally, you'd want that.
Only the best from me.
Oh, I heard Kathy go invisible. Unfortunately, you guys can't see Cypher Skull when I zoom out. Like, it doesn't zoom out for you guys. I ulted onto Kathy. I procced my Burgundy got procced. But yeah, see,
All eyes on you now.
that pretty much shows you what you want to do. That last fight, you get Bernice to ult, and then you get Barbara to RW, and they can't really do anything. Yeah, that's how you really want to play this comp. If you like this video, please give us a like. It lets me know if you like these types of videos. And if you like eternal transmissions I do, consider subscribing. I hope to see you at the next video.